Tonight's starting lineup for Episcopal. Number 0, Brady Schwartz. Number 1, Beza Miller. Number 2, KJ Jackson. Number 3, William Moore. And number 5, Declan McCarthy. Now please put your hands together for your TCA Conquerors. Starting tonight, number 0, Josh Robinson. Number 11, Sam Myers. Number 10, Trey Goddard. Number 2, Seth Biala. And number 5, Cam Anderson.
Thank you to Pastor Daniel Riddick, and good evening once again, ladies and gentlemen, to Trinity Christian Academy, the home of the Conquerors. We are ready for the varsity matchup between the Conquerors and the Eagles from the Episcopal School of Jacksonville. Hello again, everybody. I'm Ray Sports Bureau, bringing you the play-by-play here on TCA Conquerors Athletics, and the varsity matchup will begin in just a moment. In case you missed it, in the JV game, Episcopal ended Trinity Christian JV's perfect record with a 44-34 win. The Conquerors are now 20-1 on the season, and the JV Eagles are now 15-5. Mitchell Flakus and Grady Knowles combined for 30 of those 44 points, and it was Knowles with 17 and Flakus with 13, and the varsity game is underway. The Conquerors are 15-6 on the season, and winners of their last 13 games make that 16-6. Winners of their last 13 games in a row. Meanwhile, Episcopal is 18-5. They are 1-1 in the district. The Conquerors are part of that district, along with Bishop Snyder, interlocking PK Young and Providence. In the district, Episcopal has beaten Bishop Snyder and lost to Providence. This is the first and only district game of the season for the TCA Conquerors. The Eagles have won 8 in a row and 11 of their last 12. Meanwhile, Anderson goes up for the short jumper, no good. Bialik is able to get the ball off the body of Grady Schwartz and keep possession for the Conquerors. The head coach of Episcopal is Mr. Chip Stroud. He is assisted by Cameron Ledford, Everett C., Mike Hodges, and JV head coach Matt Flakus. There once again, that perfect pass to Seth Bialik that won a ball game at the buzzer not too long ago within the past couple of weeks, and the Conquerors are on the board first. Seth Bialik averages 7.9 points per game. Turnaround jumper missed from Miller. Rebound and the putback by Schwartz. The junior is on the board. Stats are not available for the Episcopal Eagles. And as Conqueror fans have heard me say many times, we respect the wishes for privacy by the opposing coaches. 2-2, 6:30 left to go in the first quarter. Josh Robinson leads the Conquerors at 16.9 points per game. Friday night against Joshua Christian, Sam Byers broke loose for 23 points. Conquerors won last night's ball game against Matanzas. I don't remember the final score offhand, but that was their 13th win in a row. They started the season 3-6 and are now 16-6. And we have ourselves an offensive foul called against the Conquerors. Cam Anderson called for the first foul of the ball game for either team. We're tied at 2, 6 minutes and 4 seconds left to go in the first quarter. We expect a jam-packed house before this one is over. We're almost over capacity for the JV game, standing room only. Two teams that played a terrific game, and Episcopal got the 10-point win, 44-34. That's a long three-pointer, a little bit short. Rebound by the Eagles, contact away from the ball, nothing called. Eagles keep possession, back it up near midcourt. They love to shoot the three. There's a three-point effort, and it's good. That is Declan McCarthy, a junior, and he gives Episcopal a 5-2 lead. Episcopal defeated Westside 71-41 this past Friday night. I don't have their score against Wilson at the moment. We'll see if we can find that in just a moment. But if they won, then that would make them 19-5 and winners of 9 in a row. Go ahead and check their schedule page when you get an opportunity. I'm doing everything here tonight, so I beg your pardon if I missed something on the camera like I might have just a moment ago. There's a foul called against the Conquerors. That will go against Trey Goggins, his first, and team foul number 2, and that will send Grady Swartz to the line for 2. First free throws of the night for either team. And the first of 2 is good. Normally, this is a fantastic free throw shooting team. Now, according to the Max Prep page, that game Friday night against Westside was the last one Episcopal has played. Swartz goes 2 for 2. He has 4 points, and the Eagles lead 7-2. And the Conquerors winners of 13 in a row. That win last night over Matanzas was 59-56. Robinson, reverse underhand layup, doesn't go. And a rebound by Swartz, and the Eagles hustling up the court. Little pump fake, and then the ball worked inside, and that's going to be a foul against the Conquerors. That one was very obvious. And a foul is called against Seth Bialik, his first, and already the Conquerors have committed 3. And shooting 2 will be a senior by the name of Beza Miller. And the first of 2 is good. Well, Miller hits his first to give his team an 8-2 lead. And number 2, in and out. Hello to Mr. Tim Burgess, TCA faculty member and a dynamic speaker at our chapel services. Pastor Tim Burgess. I was one of his assistants last year, and I got to see Mr. Burgess in action every day. And I'm telling you, I learned a lot more about the Bible than I ever knew before just by sitting in on his classes. That's Sam Byers going coast to coast and getting his first basket of the night. Byers averages 5.5 points per game, and again, he scored 23 Friday night against Joshua. That's a big man, Grady Swartz, working the ball back near midcourt. Episcopal loves to shoot the 3, as we said, and they're not afraid to take it NBA range like you just saw right there. And that's Miller with the buried 3. He has 4 points, and it's 11-4. And as I said during the JV game, these Eagles, they don't mind that college line out there, the blue line out there on the court. They are fantastic shooters. Inside the paint, at the line, and beyond the arc. Robinson is blocked. Will Moore got his hands on the ball, sophomore. Knocks it out of bounds. Conquerors will keep possession. Anderson will inbound. Ball is stolen away. And against a team like Episcopal, don't want to give the ball away. Eagles will take advantage of opportunities. Congratulations to Trinity Baptist College women's basketball. They got a conference win. That game just ended a few minutes ago. 75-72 over the Suns from Johnson University of Florida, based down in Kissimmee. That's a three-pointer. It's good. 14-4. That was Kent K.J. Jackson burying the 3. He is a Mercer commit verbally. Division I Mercer University. Hopefully some of those players and coaches at Mercer are able to tune in tonight and check out Kent K.J. Jackson, as he is known. Byers for 2 inside the line, off the rim, and rebound in the corner by Declan McCarthy. Again, I'm doing everything, camera, voice, and scorekeeping on paper, so please forgive me if I missed something. That's another long three, and I cannot believe Jackson. That could have been a 4-point shot from KJ. 17-4, Episcopal off to a massive start. A minute 36 left to go in the first quarter, and I believe there's been only one stop in play. Make that 2. Actually 3, because the Conquerors have committed 3 fouls, and that's going to be the first called against Episcopal. And it is called against Declan McCarthy, and team foul number 1. Anderson was shooting, so he'll get 2 free throws. He averages 5.9 points per game. And the first of 2 from Cam Anderson is good. He came in at 31%. Conquerors as a team are averaging 52% from the line, but they've been a whole lot better of late. Second one rims out. Anderson goes 1 for 2. Conquerors average 49.9 points per game. They allow 44.5. 41% overall from the field, 28% beyond the arc, and 52% entering play tonight at the line. Contact near the bench, but 2 Eagles made contact, so no call. Making his way inside and getting one high off the glass is sophomore Will Moore, his first score of the night. And it's 19-5, under a minute to go in the first quarter. That's Anderson. Couple of bounces off the rim, but couldn't get it to drop through. Jackson with the rebound. TBC men's basketball will play Johnson, Florida, coming up in just a little while. That game might actually be underway right now. That's going to be Sam Byers called for the foul. That's his first, and it's team foul number 4. At the line will be Beza Miller. He's 1 for 2, has 4 total points. He's also hit a 3-pointer, and he gets the first of these 2 to give himself 5, and a 20-5 lead for the Eagles. The TBC Eagles men's basketball team won 8 in a row, had that winning streak snapped on Friday night at Bob Jones University, but what a run Trinity Baptist College had. Of course, I do their games on TBC Eagles on YouTube. I also do some announcing for the University of North Florida and Jacksonville University, a couple of Division I programs here in the city of Jacksonville. Trey Goggins double-teamed, guarded heavily by Gabe Frommer. Gets the shot off, but Frommer may have forced Goggins to change the shot just enough. The ball hits off the leg of Miller and trickles out of bounds. So the Conquerors will keep possession with 12.4 seconds left in the first quarter. They're trailing 21-5. Pass to Byers. Gets the shot, but misses. And the rebound by Moore. 3 seconds left. That's good if it goes, and it misses just wide of the basket. And that brings us to the end of the first quarter with the score. Episcopal 21, Trinity Christian 5. We'll be back for the second quarter in just a minute. Eagles will inbound to start the second quarter, already leading by 16 at 21-5. That men's basketball game, Trinity Baptist at Johnson, Florida. That is getting underway in just a moment. Trinity Baptist played a 4-overtime game at Florida Gateway College last Monday night. They won the game 119 to 115. That was their 8th win in a row. They dropped the next 2. Now looking to start up another winning streak in conference play. Ball stolen away by Episcopal. And that is for 3. A whistle before the shot. Will Moore had stepped on the sideline, so no shot taken officially. And the Conquerors get possession with 7:25 left in the second quarter. Fans, let us know you're watching, and especially if you're outside of Jacksonville, let us know where you're watching from. As I always say, I love seeing names pop up on the screen and saying hello to our viewers. Turnaround jumper from Bialik off the front of the rim. Very quick transition up the court for the Eagles. Miller couldn't get the layup to drop, but he got the rebound. And Miller gets the ball back. Finds Schwartz. He'll take the 3 off the rim. Josh Morissette with the rebound. Morissette will walk the ball slowly across midcourt. The head coach of the Eagles is Mr. Chip Stroud. The athletic director is Mr. Andy Kidd. The head of school at Episcopal is Reverend Adam Green, and the head of the upper division is Natalie Herford. Of course, the Conquerors led by head coach Cliff Willis in his second season. He's assisted by Tommy Carr, J.P. Ellison, and Jarius Rose. The athletic directors are Verlin Dormany, who's in attendance tonight, and John Murphy. Bialik, jumper, no good. The principal of Trinity Christian Academy is Dr. Robert Kinder Sr., and the assistant principal is Mr. Martin Hersey, and the dean of students, Miss Kathy Kelnhofer, whose daughter Jenny, a TCA and Trinity Baptist College graduate, will be inducted into the TBC Eagles Hall of Fame on February 11th. That foul is going against Seth Bialik, his second. And Grady Schwartz is back at the line. He's 2 for 2, 4 total points. But Jennifer Kelnhofer, now Jennifer Gifford, after her wedding to TCA graduate Austin Gifford last year, is going in the TBC Eagles Hall of Fame as a volleyball player. And you can go to tbceagles.com. I had the pleasure of writing up the article. Jennifer is the 4th one listed in the article, and read all about Jennifer Gifford and her playing days as a TBC Eagle volleyball player. Congratulations to the Kelnhofer family. Of course, Charlie Kelnhofer, TCA and TBC graduate, a member of the TBC Eagles 2009 NIT National Champions. That is a foul against Grady Schwartz. His first, team foul number 2, and Josh Morissette will go to the line for 2. He averages 2.9 points per game. And the first of 2 is a little bit strong. Morissette comes in at 34% from the line this season. Again, the Conquerors just 52% as a team. Free throw number 2, also a little strong, and rebounded by Declan McCarthy. 5:20 left until the halftime intermission, and 23-5 is the score, with Episcopal out in front by 18. Bialik with the rebound. This is our final broadcast of TCA basketball this season. The Conquerors do have 2 home games left. I will be unable to do those games because I have Trinity Baptist College duties. And based on contract, that does come first. So this is our final broadcast of the season. Bialik with the pick. He'll go uncontested to the basket and get the layup. His second of the night. 4 points for Bialik, and Jackson wisely let Bialik go. He and his team have a big lead, and he didn't want to pick up the unnecessary foul. Morissette left his feet, Eagles work the ball back outside the arc to Jackson. Now to Miller, who works his way inside, and a great power move to the hoop. Beza Miller with the layup. He now has 8 points, and we have a timeout called by Coach Willis. 4:20 left in the second quarter. Episcopal leads 25-9. Conquerors inbounding, trailing by 16 at 25-9. Each team has scored one basket in the second quarter. Episcopal led 21-5 after one, so of course I made a mistake. Each team has scored twice in the second quarter. It would help if I marked my score sheet correctly. Robinson inside the arc. That would have been a 2. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Conquerors. That is 4-3. Jackson a little bit too strong. He's already hit a couple from further out than you just saw. 25-9, 3:30 and counting left in this second quarter. Conquerors work the ball to the left side. Bialik. Back to Morissette. 3:13 and counting. And Robinson outside the arc. He's guarded by Moore. Pulls up and hits the jumper. That is a 2-pointer for Josh Robinson. 25-11. That's Miller going in. The underhand layup not going to drop. Goggins got the rebound for the Conquerors. That's a long 3 for Robinson. Off the rim. Rebounded by Swartz. Quick transition by Miller, who is very fast. Couldn't get inside past Bialik, but he did find Swartz. Swartz will pop the 3. It's off the rim. A little bit wide to the right. Rebounded by Robinson. 2:20 left to go until the intermission, and a foul. That's an offensive foul. No, I thought for a moment he was calling an offensive foul against Robinson. That is called against Episcopal's Will Moore on the block. That's his first and team foul number 3. And Robinson will shoot 2. Robinson at the line, 63% coming into tonight's play. And the first 2 is good. And there I go again, messing things up. He actually got the basket. And again, if I would mark my score sheet correctly, I'd be able to tell you what's going on. Meanwhile, Jackson goes coast to coast. 27-14, the Eagles lead. Robinson, that one is for 3, and it's good. 8 points for Robinson. Conquerors have cut it down to 10. It was 16 not long ago. 3-pointer in and out from McCarthy, and a whistle as the ball comes down, and so do a couple of players on each team. 1:45 left in the second. Conquerors will have possession. Now a great opportunity to get the deficit down into single digits. Jace Walker now on the court. It is Walker, Morissette, Bialik, Anderson, and Robinson. And for Episcopal, It is, well, we'll see who comes back out after the timeout. 27-17, Episcopal leads. We're in the second quarter. And now the Conquerors have a chance to get into single digits, trailing by 10 at 27-17. Frommer, McCarthy, Miller, Jackson, and Swartz on the court for the Eagles. Same 5 Conquerors as before the timeout. 120 and counting. Bialik behind the arc. Work to the left side. Anderson with 1:13. No shot clock to worry about. Conquerors looking for a good scoring opportunity. Coming up on 1 minute left, and we hit that right now. TBC Eagles at Johnson trail 12-8. About 5 minutes in. That South region that Trinity Baptist plays in, any one of 7 teams can win any game at any time. That's how well matched they are. Robinson finds Walker, and Walker will draw the foul. So Jace Walker will shoot 2, and the foul is called on Declan McCarthy, his second, team foul number 5. And Walker at the line for the first time tonight. Only 2 free throw attempts this season. That was his third, and the first one he has made. So the Conquerors trail now by 9 with 36 seconds left. And a new Eagle is on the court, Tor Leitner, a junior. And Walker's second free throw is off the rim. Ball heading back towards midcourt, kept in play by Walker. Robinson back at the circle. 25 seconds. Conquerors may be playing for the last shot. They trailed by 16. They've gotten it down to 9. That's Robinson inside the circle with possession. Evan Salter not close enough for a 5-second count. Now Robinson gets inside the paint. Puts a move on Salter, but misses the underhand layup, and there will be no second chance. So as we go into halftime, it is Episcopal 27, Trinity Christian 18. Conquerors had a far better second quarter. They scored 13 to Episcopal's 6. But a 9-point lead for the Eagles as we go into the intermission. Stay with us. We'll be back in about 8 minutes for quarter number 3 on TCA Conquerors Athletics. We are getting ready for the second half between the Conquerors and the Eagles from the Episcopal School of Jacksonville. Hello to Ms. Carol Kay watching us from Sioux Falls, South Dakota. Thank you for watching, Miss Carol Kay, and for letting us know. And hello to one of our fan favorites here, David Grillo. As always, enjoy seeing your name pop up on the screen. And Conquerors come into this third quarter trailing 27-18. They do have possession as we start quarter number 3. The JV game went to Episcopal 44-34. Terrific matchup between two of the city's best JV teams. We don't hear a whole lot about junior varsity matchups, but the Conquerors are now 20-1 on the season. After winning their first 20, they fell to Episcopal tonight. That is Trey Goggins. It is a little short. Ball batted around up in the air, and a whistle, and the ball's going Episcopal's way. The foul is on TCA's Trey Goggins. That is his second. Seth Bialik has 2, Cam Anderson 1, and Sam Byers 1 foul as well. That ball batted out of bounds. Bialik got his hand on it. It's Episcopal's ball. Declan McCarthy has 3 fouls for the Eagles, 1 from Will Moore and 1 from Gabe Frommer. Give you the point totals in the first half. That'll give us an opportunity as the Conquerors get possession. 3 men with 8. Beza Miller and Kent Jackson for the Eagles and Josh Robinson for the Conquerors. They are tied for the lead as Sam Byers gets the jumper. He now has 4. 7-point lead for Episcopal, 27-20, less than a minute into this third quarter. High pass, but Jackson's able to kick that one down and go all the way past Byers and lay it in. He now has 10. Grady Swartz has 6, Will Moore 2, and Declan McCarthy 3 for the Eagles. Seth Bialik 4, Cam Anderson and Jace Walker 1 each, and 2 each from Trey Goggins and Sam Byers in the first half, but he just got his second basket for 4 total points. Robinson off the glass, it's good. I don't think that was the shot he intended, but he got the bounce. And the lead is down to 6. Remember, the Conquerors trailed by 16 at the end of the first quarter, and again at one point in the second quarter. It's now 6 pending the free throw, but a foul against Trinity Christian. Sam Byers called for his second. That will send Jackson to the line. He already has 10. First free throws of the night, and number 1 is good. He hit 2 very long 3-pointers in the first quarter. And both free throws, and they looked automatic coming out of his hands. He has an even dozen, the leading scorer on the court. The lead is 8 at 31-23. Byers, 4-3, good! Check that, Josh Robinson. He now has 14. And is taking over the game high. There's Jackson trying to get around Byers. Pulls up. Fadeaway jumper. A little too strong. And Bialik pulls down the rebound. Robinson on the line and a whistle. I believe that would have been a 2-point shot and a push. I think he called that on Jackson. We'll make sure in a moment. It's the Conquerors with the inbound. No, the foul went against Will Moore, his second. Couldn't tell if he held up 3 fingers or 2. Moore wears 3, Jackson 2, and Cam Anderson, number 5 for the Conquerors, will go to the line. That one is called on Beza Miller, his first. Team foul number 2. Each team has committed 2 fouls in the third quarter. Anderson, 1 for 2. Those came in the first quarter. Now 1 for 3. Haven't been many foul shots, especially for the Conquerors. They were 3 for 5 in the first half, now 3 for 6. Eagles are 7 for 10, if I'm counting everything correctly, and Anderson goes 1 for 2. He has 2 total points. It is 31-27. The Conquerors are within 4. Anderson almost got a 10-second count, but Episcopal got it across the line. That is for three. It's in and out. Shot taken by McCarthy. Spun around the rim and came out. Conquerors can now get to within two or possibly one. Robinson has hit 2 3-pointers in this third quarter. That's Cam Anderson with possession, guarded but not heavily by Will Moore. Bounce pass right back to Anderson and high off the glass. That's his second field goal. He has 4 total points, and the lead is down to 2 for the Eagles. Excellent job of coming back by Trinity Christian after trailing 21-5 at the end of the first quarter. And a foul will go against Josh Robinson. And Episcopal will inbound. That one was on the floor. That is personal foul number 1 for Robinson, team foul number 3. 4:58 left to go in the third quarter. Hello to Wyanoia Carter, watching from Augusta, Georgia. I have a brother and his wife who live in Augusta. So hello, supporting the Episcopal Eagles. And another very long three-pointer from Kent Jackson. That's 15 points, his third 3 of the night. All 3 of those NBA range and beyond. There was one in that first quarter that I said could have been a 4-pointer. That's how deep it was. KJ Jackson, the Mercer University verbal commit. Bialik's 3, a little strong, and rebounded by Beza Miller. Jackson goes through 4 defenders and gets the basket. 17 points for the junior. 36-29. 7-point lead. The Conquerors had gotten to within 2. And now Coach Cliff Willis calls for the 32nd timeout. If I'm right, he still has 3 fulls. And Coach Stroud has yet to call a timeout. Back in a moment here on TCA Conquerors Athletics. .4:11 left to go in the third quarter. Very fast-paced ball game. Conquerors will inbound. They suddenly find themselves trailing by 7. They got down to within 4. I said 2 before the break. 4 was correct. And Anderson inside the paint finds Bialik. And the bank shot off the backboard is good. 6 points for Seth Bialik. Great assist by Cam Anderson. That's Byers on defense of Miller, but Episcopal's able to get the ball across the line. And a terrific move by Schwartz. He came up from nowhere, got the pass and the basket. And Episcopal's lead is back up to 7. 38-31, 3:26 and counting in the third quarter. Again, a very fast-paced game. Byers for 3, good. 7 points for Sam Byers. Again, he scored 23 Friday night. I don't have the individual scores from last night's game. Sam Byers looking good these last few ball games. And a whistle. The Eagles will inbound at about 3/4 of the way up the court. Foul called on Cam Anderson, his second. Team foul number 4. Episcopal leads by 4. Again, the Conquerors fought back from down 16 to cut the margin to 4. Byers almost got the pick. Episcopal holds on and works the ball to Jackson for 3 and another long one. KJ Jackson has 20 of the 41 points, just barely under 50% of the scoring by Jackson. Robinson off the rim and no good. And that's going to be foul on Cameron Anderson. That's number 3. And team foul number 5. Now, the scoreboard says 4, so that's official. That's what I'll go with. I had 3 on Anderson, but scoreboard says 4. That's Jackson, guarded by Morissette, who takes over for Anderson. His pass almost got astray. Goggins is able to pick this one off. Again, I'm doing everything here tonight, camera announcing and scorekeeping, so I do beg your pardon. Get a little glitch or so on the camera every now and then. Robinson pulls up, a little strong on the jumper. Jackson with the rebound. I don't keep track of the rebounds. Too much action going on. That's Jackson again. That's another 3. He has 23 points. (44-34). Conquerors got to within 4, but now trail by 10. Bialik for 3 off the rim. Goggins in the corner, keeps the ball in play. Byers is wide open. He'll take the 3. That one is in and out, and rebounded by Beza Miller. Double-digit lead for the Eagles. Another long three-pointer. Jackson this time couldn't get it to drop. Byers hustles up court, hits Goggins, and the layup is good. Trey Goggins with his second basket of the night. It's 44-36, Eagles lead. This game started off looking like it was going to be a blowout, but Conquerors have come storming back. And a whistle. That'll send Frommer to the line if they give him the continuation, and they will. Gabe Frommer will shoot 2. The foul is Josh Robinson. And Frommer's first foul shot is good. Goggins and Byers head off. Jace Walker and Titus Wilson come onto the court. And free throw number 2 is a little short. Morissette picks up the loose ball. Bialik takes the pass from Morissette. Conquerors work the perimeter. 30 seconds left. They might be playing for the final shot. Morissette now guarded by McCarthy. Finds Bialik to the left side. 19 seconds. Pass goes astray, but Morissette is there. Makes his way inside and draws the foul with 12.6 on the clock. So Josh Morissette will shoot 2. The foul is called on Declan McCarthy. That is his 4th. And Morissette at the line. Missed both attempts in the first quarter. And a first of 2, good. 45-37, pending free throw number 2 from Josh Morissette. The junior averages 2.9 points per game. That's his first. Second one bounces around and drops in. So he now has 2, and it's 45-38. A 7-point lead for the Eagles. 7 seconds left. And a whistle as Jackson tries to get the pass off. Foul called on the floor. My view was obstructed. Didn't see which player got called, but we'll find out in a moment. Coach Willis talking to one official over near the scorer's table. Still haven't seen who got called for the foul. Eagles inbound. 2 seconds. Miller will get the layup. Beza Miller now with 10. Kent Jackson with 23. Fourth quarter coming up. 47-38, Eagles lead. Possession is with Episcopal as we start the fourth quarter. 47-38. Episcopal leads by 9. Conquerors, after having two 16-point deficits, twice got to within 4. Right now it's 9 as we start the fourth quarter. And a pushing foul called against the Conquerors, Titus Wilson. That is his first. It's team foul number 7, so that's going to be a 1-and-1. Beza Miller at the line. He has 10 points. And front end of the 1-and-1 from Miller is in and out, rebounded by Walker. Unless I'm mistaken, Eagles are now 7 for 11 from the line. Robinson takes the pass, collides with Bialik, then pulls up for the jumper. It's wide to the left. It was a 2-point effort, had a foot on the line. And Miller hustles past midcourt. 7:20 left on the clock. Conquerors trailing by 9. Looking to make a very good comeback. That's Miller inside the paint, off the glass, and good. That is 12 points for the senior Beza Miller. 49-38, the lead is 11. Again, our final broadcast of Conquerors basketball this season. They do play again Thursday and Friday, but I am unable to make it because of duties for Trinity Baptist College. And we have ourselves a foul right near the basket. Called against Episcopal's Grady Swartz. That's his first. It is team foul number 4. And the Conquerors will inbound. Bialik for 3. A little strong and wide to the left. Rebound by Jackson. That is Miller for 3. In and out. Morissette pulls down the rebound. 6:20 to go. Conquerors trying to fight from behind. Now trailing by 11. Robinson guarded by 2. Fadeaway jumper. And the defense forced Robinson to change the shot. That one missed everything and went out of bounds. At the half, Trinity Baptist trails Johnson 48-38. Trinity Baptist won 8 in a row and then dropped 2 straight Friday and Saturday. Trying to start up another winning streak. It's all conference games the rest of the season for the TBC Eagles. Here the Episcopal Eagles lead 49-38. Miller stepped on the sideline as he tried to work his way toward the paint. Turnover will give the ball back to the Conquerors. .540 left to go. Morissette takes the pass. Byers back to Bialik. Inside the arc. Jump shot is good. That's 8 for Seth Bialik. 9-point deficit at 49-40 with 5:23 left to go. Bialik intercepts the pass, keeps the ball in bounds. Byers looking for Morissette, but overthrows his receiver. And the ball goes back to the Eagles. Cam Anderson in for Josh Morissette. Cam Anderson, if I have it right, is playing with 4 fouls. Does the team no good sitting out, so Coach Willis puts him back onto the court. Anderson on guard of Jackson, who gets the ball across the timeline. And a foul called. Looks like Seth Bialik will be called for reaching over the back. His third. Team foul number 8, so Grady Swartz will shoot the 1-and-1. He has 8. Chance to get into double digits if he can hit 2. And the first of 2 is good. First of the 1-and-1, so he will get a second one. 9 points pending free throw number 2. Well, Swartz goes 1 for 2. The Eagles are 8 for 13 at the line. The Conquerors are 6 for 8. Anderson inside the paint, draws the foul. He'll shoot 2. The foul goes to Beza Miller, his second. It is team foul number 5. Cam Anderson is 2 for 4. 4 total points. And a first of 2, a little short. And free throw number 2, a little bit strong this time. And Miller throws one off the body of Trey Goggins. That's going to be Episcopal's ball. 10-point lead, 50-40. 4:54 left, as you see right now. The Eagles will inbound. Byers on guard of Miller. They get the ball across the timeline. Frommer to Miller outside the arc, and a terrific pass inside. The basket is good, and a foul. Swartz hit the ground hard. Fortunately, he's all right. One man from each team tending to Swartz to make sure everything's in order, and those are tough young men down there on the court. Brady Swartz with 11 points. 3 for 6 at the line so far tonight. And that one misses. Goggins with the rebound. Conquerors trail by 8, 52-40. 4.5 left to go. Anderson, pull-up jumper, good. 6 points for Cam Anderson. Well, I said it incorrectly. It's a 10-point lead after that basket. I misread the scoreboard a moment ago, but it's 52-42 Episcopal. Again, I'm trying to do it all here tonight. Not the first time that's happened. Miller gets around Byers, lays it in. Beza Miller now with 14. Of course, my son Dean for several years did the camera for us here at TCA and TBC. He's now working full-time, so no longer able to assist us here on the court. And we have ourselves a whistle, 3:41 left to go. The foul is called on Will Moore, his third. Team foul number 6. Cam Anderson back at the line. 2 for 6, now 3 for 7. Conquerors now 7 for 11, pending number 2 of the sequence from Anderson. It is off the rim. Rebounded by Moore. Well, except for that first quarter, this game is a lot tighter than the score you see up there, as Miller now has 16. It was 21-5 at the end of 1. Conquerors got as close as 4 a couple of times, but no closer. Right now, it is 13. So that first quarter is the difference. Anderson high off the glass. He has 8. Fans looking for a foul, but don't get the call. Make that 9 for Cam Anderson. Miller couldn't quite get inside and almost lost the ball. Held on. Now the feed to Jackson. Might have gotten away with a travel, and he gets the basket and a foul. Officials didn't see the double feet moving, and a foul called on Anderson. Unless I'm mistaken, that's number 5. Jackson has 23 points, now 25 after the layup, and a chance at 26, and still enough time for KJ Jackson to potentially end up with 30 points. So Cam Anderson heads off, taking 9 points with him. Jackson converts the three-point play. He has 26. No doubt about it, tonight's player of the game, Kent KJ Jackson. And a timeout called by Coach Willis with 2:36 left in the game, and Episcopal leading by 14. We'll be back in just a minute. .236 left to go. The Conquerors trail by 14. Inbound pass to Josh Robinson. Back outside to Robinson. Good tight zone defense by the Eagles. Bialik, turnaround jumper at the line, off the rim. Goggins rebounds, kicks it back out to Byers. That's for 3, off the rim. Goggins might have had a chance at a layup. Conquerors going for 3, and they come up empty. Under 2 minutes to go. Jackson guarded by Byers. And he'll be called for a carry, and that'll give the ball back to Trinity. Substitution for Episcopal. Gabe Frommer back onto the court, along with Grady Swartz. And Goggins in the corner, but a timeout called by Coach Willis with 1:40 left to go, 59-45. Eagles lead 59-45 with 1:40 left to go. It's Conquerors ball. And a pass intercepted by Moore. And the Eagles will start to work down the clock with a big lead and 1:30 left to go. They're in no hurry to take a shot, but they'll probably do so if they see an opportunity. 2 men at the scorer's table for the Eagles. Evan Salter wears number 12. Nate Blair wears number 11, and here they come. Good look at Nate Blair as he goes and sets up defensively. Robinson inbounds to Byers, who just comes onto your screen. Robinson nearly lost his footing. Byers to Bialik, back to Robinson. Nothing doing thanks to the great defense by Miller. Morissette on the right side. Ball swatted away by Blair. Good defensive play. Nate Blair, a junior, keeps the Conquerors from getting off a shot. Under a minute to go. In fact, about 40 seconds left. Very fast-paced ball game. We've been playing for just about an hour. Game started a little bit late because of the JV game. Again, give or take a few minutes, only about an hour of real time. 24 seconds left. See if Episcopal tries to take another shot. 59-45. The Eagles are going to win and go to 19-5 overall on the season. 2-1 in District 3A. And the Conquerors will fall to 16-7. Their winning streak has ended, but a 13-game run by Coach Willis and the Varsity Conquerors. What a terrific season the Conquerors have had. Final score, Episcopal 59, Trinity Christian 45. Again, the records. The Eagles now 19-5 overall and 2-1 in 3A District 3. The Conquerors 16-7 overall. No wins, one loss in the district. Kent KJ Jackson leads everybody with 26 points. Kind of hoping that he had a chance at 30, but what a fantastic performance. That's going to do it for us for tonight and for the basketball season here at Trinity Christian Academy. We want to thank everybody for watching us all season long here on TCA Conquerors Athletics. For head coach Cliff Willis, athletic directors Verlin Dormany and John Murphy, and the principal of Trinity Christian Academy, Dr. Robert Kinder, I'm Ray Sports Bureau saying good night and God bless you.